Hello everyone, Flavia Moki here, and the topic of my video today is getting multiple streams of income. So that's well said and done, but sometimes it's like the chicken and egg, which comes first. It's like when people tell you, you know what, you need to get a job, right? But for the job, to get the job, you need experience. So how do you get a job without experience? So sometimes you just gotta start from the basics, like an intern, and work your way up. So the same thing with the business side, you need income to start the business, right? So, but and also you need the money to start the business. So how do you get the money without starting the business? So it's like again the scenario of a chicken and egg. So how do you move forward? So my take is when you have a job, right? The job you have is the one that's gonna sustain you to kind of pay off the expenses for the business. And some people are lucky enough to have a chunk of money given to them so that they can start a business. And other people barely have much and they use what they got, or they borrow, they get loans to get started. So, whichever way you look at it, you need somewhere to start. But start is not the problem. The problem is actually sustaining it, because you gotta have a way to sustain it. Because what happens is sometimes people have businesses, and when they hit expenses, it's hard for them to sustain themselves, because you gotta sustain yourself. You gotta eat, you gotta stay somewhere, you need transportation. There's all these other things that come along. It's not the business does not just sustain itself. You need to sustain yourself so that you can grow your business. So where I'm going with this is never let anyone tell you what you should or should not do. If you feel you need your job to pay your bills at the moment, do it. Do it well. Get as much money as you can. Train yourself. Get as much income as you can. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to start a business, that's well and good too. But you need to know that before you start the business, right? There'll be expenses that comes along with it. So where I'm going with this is I think online marketing is kind of the best way to go. Where, like, let's say you have a job, right? Let's say you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're an accountant, you're working in a pharmacy, whatever you do, you can do it during the day, and then in the evening, or when you have your free time on the weekend, you can market your business. So it doesn't take away from your current income or the current duties you have, but you have systems behind the scenes, right? Those are marketing systems that capture leads, and the leads have sales pages that can tell people where to go, and you really don't have to tell the story over and over and over again. And even better, when you have people behind the scenes who can answer those questions for you. So what I'll say is think of ways where you can have multiple streams of income, whether it's going to be your job, whether it's going to be real estate, whether it's going to be um, website related online um, services and products you're offering. And in turn, so that in case one of them um, you get laid off, or let's say the business you're working, the company um, is no longer there, right? You're not just left wondering what's next. So I have been there where I was fully engaged in like real estate, and the market went down, and that hit me real hard, right? And I had to a lot of expenses to pay. So my lesson learned from that was never rely on one stream of income. Get as many streams of income as you can, because that's what you need. You need to be able to sustain yourself. You need to pay your bills. You need to basically enjoy life, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So no one should tell you stick to only one stream of income. Get as many as you can, because at the end of the day, everything adds up. And with that, my friends, take care. Let's talk later. Bye bye.